Active class, so you can talk as much as you want and ask questions along as we go. I'm sorry? When are you due? I am due October 22nd. So. Okay. My
granddaughter's due in September.
Oh.
And the other one's due in November.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, two right in a row. Oh, congratulations to you. Are these your first?
No.
Oh, okay.
One of them is.
One of them. Oh. Well, it's always fun to bring babies into families. Yeah. All right, let's get started. Does everybody have their markers and pens? All right, we're going to start off with G50. G50. All right. Let's go to I-23. I-23. Right. O-68. O-6-8. Let's do one more to start us off. And I-28. I-28. And I apologize, I forgot to mention my partner, Claire, who I've been working with for about almost 3 years now. She sadly is no longer with our agency. Last week was her last week at the agency, so it's going to just be me the remainder of these sessions. I might have a couple guests in our office come and join me here and there. But yeah, we're sad to see her go, but we're also happy she has a little one at home and she wants to spend some extra time with her. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and start with our warm-up exercises. So go ahead and drop your pens. Per usual, you can do these exercises sitting down or standing up, whichever is most comfortable. I will show you sitting down first, and then actually on the warm-ups, let's sit down through all of them. The last two kind of require you to sit down. All right, so we're just gonna start with marching in place to warm up our legs. So we're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. And just try and bring those knees up. And just breathing throughout. This just gets our body kind of waking up a little bit. And let's do this for about 10 more seconds here. Rosie, you're doing almost the harder version. You're barely touching the ground. Keeping your legs lifted the whole time. That's harder. All right, go ahead and relax those legs, everybody. All right, so now we're going to do the round and release. This is just kind of focusing on your back. So in yoga, you hear a lot of kind of the cat stretch. So same idea, so we're gonna round the shoulders over, and then you're gonna release and pull those shoulder blades together behind you. So you want your shoulder blades to kind of touch as much as you can. You round those shoulders up and over, and to release, squeeze those shoulder blades together. You should feel a nice stretch in the top portion of your back and spine. Let's do this a couple more times here. Kind of a nice waking up in the morning stretch. So you get everything kind of nice posture in the early morning. Let's do it one more time. And release. All right. Shake that out a little bit. Now we're just going to do a few trunk rotations. So we're going to start with our arms. You can put them all the way out to your side. If you're too close to a neighbor, you can bend a little bit, whatever is most comfortable. And just slowly rotate your hips and come back to center nice and slow. Go to your left, same idea. And just slowly back to center. Let's do 2 more on each side. Rotate to the right and hold, and back to center. Rotate to the left and hold, back to center. Let's do 1 more to the right and center, left and center. Very nice, everybody. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go to some more bingo calls. So go ahead and grab your markers, everyone. This over a little bit. Right, the first call is B4. B4. All right, N32. N32. Let's go to G57. G57. How are we looking, everybody? Starting off good? Iffy? That's not a bad way to start. Let's do a couple more here. G59. G59. And one more. O61. O61. All right, go ahead and drop your markers, and we're gonna start off with some strength building exercises. So we'll start in a seated position. We're gonna do leg extensions. We're gonna do 10 on each leg. So let's start with our right leg, and we're just gonna pick up that right leg, hold it straight, and then down. Thank you, Donna. Have a great day. Perfect. And drop again. For 3, down. 4. You kind of want to hold at the top. 5. If you want to make it a little harder, flex that toe as you're holding it up and bring it down. For 6, flex, down. 7, flex, down. 8, flex, down. 9, flex, down. Very nice. Last one, 10, flex, down. Perfect. You should feel a nice kind of little heat going on in your top of your leg. Let's go with the left, flex, and down. Flex and down. For 3, flex and down. 4, flex, down. 5, flex, down. 6, flex, down. 7, flex and down. 8, flex and down. 9, flex and down. 10, flex and down. Very nice, everybody. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab our resistance bands. Everybody, I believe everybody at this point should have them. If you have not gotten a bag, then please let me know and I'll make sure you get one. So I want everybody to go ahead and start with putting the resistance band underneath your feet. I want you to put it in the middle of your foot on each foot. Don't do it too close to the top of your foot, or when you pull, the band is gonna snap up, and I don't want anybody getting hurt or hit with the band. All right, and so I want everybody to kind of scoot themselves to the end of your seat a little bit. And you're just going to bend your front of your body over, and we're gonna do some seated rows. So yeah, it kind of helps if you scoot on your seat a little bit so you have a really good planting on the ground. Yeah, so you can feel it. So just kind of lean over a little bit and pull it up. If you have too much resistance, you always have the opportunity that you can grab, or if you don't have enough resistance, you can grab the band itself and make it harder. Completely up to you. If it's good where the handles are, then just use this. We're gonna go for, let's do 5 more. 1. Nice and slow, everybody. 2. 3. 4. Let's do 1 more. Nice and controlled. 5. Very nice. All right. And we're gonna do the reverse fly so we can let it go underneath our feet. We're gonna hold the band in our hands now. This one might be best. It's quite a bit of a long ways if you hold by the handles. So to have just enough resistance to make this exercise work, I would hold a little shorter. You can hold wherever you feel comfortable. So if it's too hard with your hands close, bring them apart a little bit. All right, and we're gonna start with our arms straight in front of us. And we're gonna pull as far as we can and bring back, nice and controlled. Don't snap it back in front of you. So nice and controlled out and nice and controlled in. If it's too hard, like I said, just move those hands apart. This is for 3. We're gonna do 10 total. Remember to breathe. 4. This one's a little tricky. 5. So try and put those hands. 6, very nice. 7. This one's not the easiest when you have people right next to you too. 8, 2 more everyone. 9, and last one here. And 10, very nice. All right, go ahead and drop those bands and we're gonna go into some bingo calls. If you have some water, go ahead and take a sip of water or take a nice deep breath here. All right. Everybody get their markers out. All right, I-25. I-25. N31. N31. Right. O69. O69. Let's do one more here. G58. G58. All right. We're going to go into some balance exercises. Same thing here. We can go ahead and stay seated. A lot of these are seated ones today. So we're going to start off with ankle flex. So as Claire has mentioned in the past, our ankles are very important for fall risk. So this program does have a lot of fall risk components added to it. We have some questions. We'll pick those up back on Wednesday, but for now, a lot of these exercises focus on your ankles when we're talking balance for fall risk. So really building up the strength in the ankles. So we're gonna start with ankle flex. We're just gonna pick up that right leg and you're gonna flex your toe forward and back up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Very nice. Go ahead and drop that right leg, pick up the left, and flex for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, very nice everybody, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And drop that leg down. All right, so now we are gonna go ahead and stand up. If everybody's comfortable with standing up here, I'm gonna turn my chair a little bit this way so everybody can see. We're gonna do heel raises. So you're gonna go on the back of your chair. If you have wheels on your chair at home, then please find a stable table or desk or something that's doesn't have wheels and not gonna move. And we're just gonna go up on our toes for 1 and back down. 2 and down. 3, 4, nice and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Very nice, everybody. All right, before I have everybody sit down, let me make sure the next one. Yeah, so let's go ahead and sit down for this. So this next one is just a seated balance. So exactly it's very meditating, I would say. I would consider this one very relaxing. So all we're going to do here is really just focus on our balance with our eyes closed. We're gonna sit here just for about 30 seconds. I want everybody to feel their awareness of them sitting grounded on the chair, and as your eyes are closed for this 30 seconds, you have the option. You can move your neck from side to side. You can go up and nod a little bit, however you want, but I really want you just to focus on the factor of your balance. So we're gonna start right now. Go ahead and close your eyes. And just throughout this, remember to go ahead and breathe. Like I said, you can move your head from side to side, and then gather that focus to be centered again. Nod up and down. Nobody fall asleep on me. Sit here for about 10 more seconds. And everybody go ahead and open your eyes slowly. Get reoriented. Adjust your eyes to the light in the room again. All right, and we'll go ahead and grab your markers and we'll go back to the bingo game. So those are our balance exercises for today. All right, we're gonna start off with G52. G52. O75. O75. G55. G55. Let's do one more here. O66. O66. All right, so we're gonna do our cardiovascular exercises now. So these are the ones that are going to speed up our heart rate. So the goal is to kind of get your blood moving, your heart pumping a little bit. I want you guys to kind of feel a little out of breath without being totally out of breath where you couldn't hold a conversation. So my goal isn't for no talking whatsoever. I want you to be able to talk, but still be breathing a little heavier. Okay, so we're gonna start off with chair stands. So this one is completely up to you. If you want to do the full 10, please go ahead. But this is kind of a progressive exercise that I hope by the end of the program, everybody can do very simply an easy 10. So this is really big, building up these muscles right here. Some people, as my dietitian calls them, the potty squats. We do this to go to the bathroom. That's just a natural thing. This is an exercise to make sure that we can all go to the bathroom ourselves. So if you have handles on the chair, go ahead and use the handles. And we're just gonna stand up and then sit right back down. And go up for 2 and down. And for 3. And down. For 4, and down. 5, and down. If you want to try and challenge yourself and you feel comfortable, go ahead and remove your hands from the handles and see if you can do it just without. Very nice, everybody. And for 7, I think, and down. And 8, and down. Let's do 2 more here. 9. You guys are all fast in here. Let's do 1 more. Very nice. I got to keep up with you. All right. Take a nice deep breath here, everyone. All right. So we've done this one in the past. We are going to stand up for this exercise. So if you can, just get your chair kind of out of your way a little bit. 2 options here. So you have the option to hold and not put your arms up. If you feel comfortable in your balance, you can go ahead and do the full exercise. I'm going to show you both options. So show you one with holding the table. You're going to start with both feet together. Make sure nothing's really close right behind you. And the modified skier is just bringing one foot, so right foot behind almost the left foot, and bringing forward. If you're comfortable with your balance, you can do with your arms up and bring that foot behind and back up. All right, let's go for 2. Nice and slow, everybody. And it's totally fine. We're working on balance here. So if you want to hold the table, that is just fine as well. It's 4 and 5 and 6. Let's do 4 more here. And 7 and 8. Very nice, everyone. 9. Last one here. Very nice. 10. Good job. And this one is go at your own pace. I really want you to focus on your balance, so it's not a race to who's done the fastest. It's just, hey, if we can do it nice and balanced, that's the goal. All right, because this is kind of, I don't know what kind of skier this is. It's not the normal that I've ever seen. All right, so we're going to do our left foot now. So our left foot is now going to go right behind our right. And we're going to go up for 1. You might find this one's a little easier than the other, or it might be a little harder. And put the left behind for 3 and forward. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. It's very nice, everybody. 3 more. 8 and 9. All right, last one here, and 10. Very nice. Go ahead and drop those arms. Take a nice breath here. All right, I know we started the class off with doing this one sitting down. That is completely still an option. You can do it sitting down. For this one, because we're in the cardiovascular, I'm going to stand up and do the marching in place. So we're just going to march in place for 30 seconds. I really, everybody, if you want to hold on to the table, hold on to a chair, you can march this way, or you can hold from the side. Completely up to you. And just really focus on trying to bring those knees up. And if you want to add the arms in there, that sometimes kind of helps the full exercise, and it actually kind of helps balance a little bit. And we're just going to do this for about 30 seconds here. We can all pretend we're this track star right now. All right, about 15 more seconds, everyone. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Go ahead and take a seat if you're standing up. And if you have water, take a sip. And let's all, before we go back to bingo, take a nice deep breath here. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Masks make it a little difficult. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Very nice. All right. Go ahead and grab your markers when you're ready. We're going to start with G56. G56. I-22. I-22. Let's go with B11. B11. How's everybody looking? Good? Those of us online, Aurora, Lynn. N40. N40. Let's do a couple more here. O67. O67. And let's do one more. B8. B8. 8. Very nice. All right, so now we're going to go into our hand exercises. Want everybody to go ahead and grab your stress ball. Almost called it a resistance ball. All right, so we're going to start off this one. We're going to start with just holding this ball in your right hand. I want your middle finger and pointer finger on the top portion of the ball. And then underneath, just hold with your thumb. So this is meant to be hard. So I want you to do as many that are comfortable. You're just going to squeeze and bring back. Squeeze. And it's going to be a little tougher. You're going to feel this one in your wrist because you're not using all of your hand strength. So if I don't want anything to hurt, I just want it to kind of feel like you're working that wrist muscle a little bit. And do as many as you can, but I'm going to do 10 in my right. That's about 5 here. All right, very nice. Go ahead and switch into your left. So same fingers, I want everybody to hold and just pinch with that left hand. I always find this one the hardest because I don't have any strength going on in my left hand. I told you all, a couple of you that were in the past, I used to use the stress ball a lot. I had tendonitis throughout my wrist and forearm because I was a pitcher all my life. And my wrist was trashed from all the different pitches and stuff. And so I started just using a stress ball. My uncle's a chiropractor, and he recommended just for me to use the stress ball daily. And it helped relieve so much tension. So I always tell people with arthritis and just us in our technology world that we type 24/7. Go ahead and just put it back in your right if you've done 10. We do everything with our hands now and our wrists, and so it really helps to relieve some of that stress. We don't always think to work on our hands and our wrists. That's not really an exercise, but this is a great way just to sit in front of the TV and utilize it every once in a while. You all have stress balls at home now. All right, so I want everybody to hold up the stress ball again, and we're gonna do the full squeeze with all fingers. This one should be a little easier than what you were experiencing before. So the pinch is a lot harder. This is still not easy, but it's easier than pinching with just a few strengths of your fingers. All right, let's do about 4 more in the right hand here. 2 and 1. All right, we're gonna switch over to that left. And same idea. We're going to squeeze all the way down with all of our force and fingers. 4, 5. This one really is kind of at your own pace too. 8, 9, and last one. 10. Very nice, everybody. All right, and then for the last one, I always find this one so relaxing. So if you can, put the ball on the table, and it's a little funky, but you're going to roll the ball, and you kind of want to kind of move the ball underneath the palm of your hand and your fingertips, kind of all at once here. And you should just kind of feel kind of like your wrist is kind of going a little bit in circles in a way, and it should be relaxing. And sometimes they run away as well. That happens. All right, go ahead and switch and do the same with your left. So however the ball kind of rolls from fingertips, palm. All right, we'll stay here for a few more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and put our stress ball away. And we'll go into some more bingo calls. Right, we're going to start off with B1. B1. All right, G47. G47. I-18. I-18. I-29. I-29. G60. G60.
Bingo.
Oh, who has a bingo?
Me, Lynn.
Oh, hi, Lynn.
Hi.
You have a bingo also? Okay, hold on one second, Rosie. Let me let Lynn go ahead and say her numbers, and then I'll go to you as well. All right, Lynn, if you can go ahead and read off your numbers for me.
58, 57, 60, 47, and 59.
Very nice. Okay, congratulations. And Rosie, can you go ahead and read off your numbers?
50, 69, 60, 61.
I'm so sorry, Rosie. Can you read it one more time for me?
50, 69, 60, 61.
69, 60, and 61.
61.
Hold on one second. Sorry, we're trying to figure out how the line's going.
It's not.
So you have to do a full line.
Oh, it's okay.
So you have a bingo right here. So you can go diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do have a bingo. Can you read me the numbers diagonally when I'm up there? All right, read those numbers.
B11,
Uh-huh.
I-29, N3, G50, 061.
Perfect. Yes, you do have a bingo as well. All right. So I want, let me write down. So because Lynn, I just want to let you know, because we're going to be doing this session for 10 sessions, I have all the prizes, but for sake of mailing the prizes, I'm going to do one big mailing spree for all the people that are joining us virtually at the very end. So I have a tally of how many times each person wins, and that way you can get your prizes at the end of the session, and I'll mail you an array of prizes based on how many times you won. For those that are in person, I do have a bag that you can go through, pick out anything you'd like in the bag. So Rosie, I'm going to pass this over to you, and you can take anything you'd like in this bag.
Now?
Yep. Whenever you'd like, completely up to you. Or actually, I'm so sorry. We're going to finish. Yeah, I apologize. We're going to just do our cool down exercises really quick. I had the hand exercises, and we used to just stop after the hand, so I apologize. That was what was in my head. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stay in our seated position, and let's do our cool down exercises. So we're just going to start off with head turns. So nice and slow, we're going to turn our head to the right, back to center, nice and slow, and over to the left. Try and find something to stare at on each side and come back to center. Turn to the right and center. Turn to the left and back to center. Very nice, everybody. All right. Now we're going to do the mermaid. So go ahead and get a good planted seat in your chair. Want everybody's right arm, if you're comfortable, if you have any shoulder problems, please don't worry about putting your arm up in the air. Right arm goes up in the air, and I just want everybody to lean over to their left side. Should feel a really nice stretch just going over your side here. You don't have to pull too far to feel this. And let's hold this for about 5 more seconds. All right, let's come back to center, and we're going to put that left arm straight up in the air and lean over to the right this time. And remember to breathe. I feel like all of us, when we exercise, we forget that most important part. And come back to center. All right. And we're going to end with one more trunk rotation. So we started this off. Like I said, you can hold your arms all the way out, or you can go like kind of elbow So we're gonna just turn to the right and slowly turn to our left. Should give you a nice stretch up your spine. Turn to the right and slowly turn to the left. Let's do one more on each side. Go to the right and slowly to the left. Right, everybody, thank you so much for joining. I look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday. And for those that are won today, Rosie and Lynn, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you next week or on Wednesday.
Is this our 4th week?
This is now our, officially 4th week. So we
Okay.
still got
Thank
10
you.
more to go. Or 6 more to go, sorry.
6 more to go.
6 more to go. And for everything.
Thank you.